hotly contested. And even when these teams have struggled and winless seasons have been part of the equation, that just intensified the resolve to bring home the out. On the banks of Lake Washington, it's Husky Stadium. It's the Washington State Cougars and the Washington Huskies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Well, guys, the Cougars head coach told me before the game he has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start this season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Let's go!
Cougars offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. The last time these two met for the Apple Cup, it was the men in purple taking home the victory.
The Huskies took care of business, and they've dominated this series, and they kind of feel like they own this series. And the Apple Cup belongs to them. Washington State with a chance to prove them wrong today.
Washington normally has more NFL talent on the field, and I think that took over. That was the difference the last time these two teams played.
Got it in the middle. It's Beverly.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Takes off. Swarmed under 5-yard loss on the play.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's
well, I'm at cool.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Wants to throw one first. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. A continual subplot since these two first squared off in 1900 is Washington State trying to prove it deserves the same respect and status as UW.
And I think oftentimes the great rivalries out west are forgotten in college football. This game between Washington and Washington State is absolutely fantastic, and I'm so happy that with conference realignment, they were able to keep this game on the schedule because it is always fun to watch.
It is fun, and it's for the Apple Cup, and here's the cool thing. These teams, they're not in the same conference in it.
And the defense gets home. Yippee!
Let's go.
At 35.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long. Containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Washington State will have to boot it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the return. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. So Washington's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Huskies love these backs that can churn up yardage like a Corey Dillon and Napoleon Kaufman used to do.
Yeah, just guys that you can depend on, guys you can hand it to and know you're going to get really, really good production. Then what does that do? It opens up the whole offense, gets everybody jacked up in the Pacific Northwest.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here, blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Maybe a tad out of field goal range and way too close to punt it. Kind of in no man's land, so they'll go for it on fourth down. Looking for the marker. And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on fourth down.
Low man wins. Defense that time on fourth down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down, and they give it back up now to their offense.
Handoff from the gun. Smashes through the tackle. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
They'll run it on the counter. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Wants to go up top on second down. Finds his target down the middle. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And the Cougars trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Right? They'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fellow? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown Cougars. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
And at first you don't succeed, you try again, right? Give it right back to him, man. They tried to be physical on first down. He didn't punch it in. I love that they came right back to him. Up front, a better job blocking, created just a little bit of a hole, and that's all he needed to run through.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Yo, 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 yo.
17-yard line on the return. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Taylor wants to throw it. They're all over him. Complete to the right. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to Washington. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Extending the play. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. Washington right back to the line.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Whoa, I shouldn't have been paying that bitch.
Dropped after taking the hit.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
2nd and long here. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Back to pass on 2nd down. Under pressure. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. Wide open downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Hits inside. It's Washington. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep play.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get in the red because what do on defense? We bring in all the big bodies, so there's not a lot of space in there to run. I like getting the ball in the perimeter. You toss it out there, you're running back. He gets out there faster. He got a positive gain. Still a couple plays here left, too.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
Well, I like the idea by the offensive play caller here. You're trying to get aggressive. You're trying to find a chunk play, but that time, QB and receiver can't help it.
Long way to go on second down. From the gun, it's Woods. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback.
Man, what the?
All by himself down the middle. Past the 30. He's at the and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Wazoo!
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And the point after is good. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Working that deep right side, an excellent concentration on the catch.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Breaks into the open. And he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They give it back to him. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Trainer's out having a look at this junior defensive back. Holly Rowe will update us on his condition. Taylor wants to throw. Look out! And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
A lot of times we call these quarterbacks ballers and game changers, but you don't call them smart enough. Like knowing the situation, knowing I can scramble around, buy some time, and then knowing exactly what I need to do to get that first down. You can call them whatever you want, but that was really smart.
Washington wants to go quickly. Making the adjustment on the play. The fake wants to throw. Still looking to his right. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive there. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
Well, you could draw a line and the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Off-play action. Keeping his eyes downfield. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
Third down play from the gun. Escapes the sack. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The give to the lone running back. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Give to the running back. Defense all over him. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Moving to his left. Gets rid of it. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Washington sends out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll move the wide receiver. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Out wide left, it's Hawkins. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Baker. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming. Trying to slip through and pick it up. He's brought down, but he's got enough to give Wazoo a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like stopping the run game. Like they continue to have success and have success now on this third down.
Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. He'll try to take it back. The 30. Inside the 10.
Let's go.
He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty move.
All right, now.
Terrific return.
And I think this This offensive coordinator is going to be frustrated with his quarterback. You got the lead. You want to get more points. You want to be aggressive, but you cannot put the ball in harm's way near midfield. Now you've given the deep.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll return it. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Flips it out in the flat.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They make the stop. It'll be 4th down. The defense does have a timeout to use if they want to try to put up points before the half. Timeout call by the Huskies. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Washington State sends out the punt unit. Really needed to get some distance on that punt from this spot on the field, and he did. And they'll stop him right there on the return. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Sells the run, looking to pass. Moves to his right. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. On the direct snap, it's Owens. Fights off the defender. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Ben, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We start with Tulsa taking on the number 15 team, the Louisville Cardinals. And it's the Golden Hurricane with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And it brings them to a sparkling 4-0 on the year. Here now, a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the ACC.
The Cougars will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he's going to try to return this one. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Hey, guys, the Cougars head coach told me coming out of the locker room, this is the moment his defense has to get organized. They have been a little problematic here in this first half, giving up too many points. And now, with the opponents getting the ball to start the second half, they do not want that momentum and a positive offensive output right here to change this game. He said our defense has to make a statement and make a stand, and it starts right now. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Here's some daylight. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Washington right back to the line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
I know this defense feels like they missed some opportunities. Yeah, they had 2 sacks their last game out, but they feel like they left a bunch more out on the field, and they wanted to try to get to the quarterback in this game. That was finally the first time they registered a sack so far here. Curious to see how this pass rush looks the rest of the way.
Taylor wants to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Left side is Hawkins. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
On the ground, it's Woods. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Out wide right, it's Beverly. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning 2. That was beautiful.
Makes a man miss. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to get the corner. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Pulls it and runs it again. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. Tells the run, wants to pass. Rushes on. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. Nowhere to run, and he Barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Keeps it himself.
We playing some D.
Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And it's a deadlock here in the 3rd quarter after the field goal. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll start on the ground with Washington. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Not a game, bitch.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Taylor wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Right side, it's Clay. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll give it to Washington. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Washington wants to go quickly. Second down, gonna throw it.
What?
What a play to set him up. Oh, he's got some space.
Oh my God.
Touchdown, Cougars. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick 6 certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You've got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. Yeah, exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong?
Chat, bud, chat, bud, chat.
Because you still got a
Come on,
chance
Cam.
to win this ball game.
He'll pull it down and run. Slides to the ground, picks up the 1st down, and avoids the hit. 1st down for this offense.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
This should be the last play of the quarter. There he goes. This might depend on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just inches short of converting that 3rd down.
Oh, it's 4th, then I'm down. It's 4th quarter, then I'm down. I'm going for it.
These two guys.
It's 4th, and I'm down.
One final period to play, and we'll see who can grab that W as we start the 4th.
Coach didn't say go for it.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the
Ooh, this
ball.
shit
They'll
is
try to
scary, bro.
convert on 4th down. They'll go with Washington.
Lord, have mercy.
And they'll make the get the ball back.
I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up. They bowed up and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football back.
2nd and long here. Might as well run him again.
Take him down. Take him down.
Very short game.
Come on now.
And if you'd have told this defense that they stuffed this great running back today, they'd have taken it. They'd have been happy. But the offense has still put up production, and they're still in the lead, trying to find a way to finish this one off.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense.
Come on now.
He wants to go
Come on
deep.
now. That's it. Good defense. Let's play. Let's play. Let's play ball. Let's play ball now. Let's play ball now.
Gained in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Washington State will have to put
damn.
it away. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today.
Good
Making
punt.
sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. The Huskies have it back front. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Tells the play fake. Wants to
Lord have mercy. These niggas blitzing like hell, boy. I got to spread these niggas out.
Quarterback shoulders. You're in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
Unloads to the wideout. The short hands. It's Williams. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Washington right back to the line. Taylor wants to throw it. Just got rid of that one.
I wonder how much of that incompletion is due to the pass rush. That quarterback did not have a lot of time to throw that football. This offensive line is going to have to do a better job giving him time.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Moving out to the right.
You that slow?
He had a chance to get rid of it. And
Lord, how much?
Instead, the defense pushes him out of bounds for the loss.
I got to be honest. I don't know if I've ever seen a defense contain this quarterback the way this defense has in this game today. Multiple sacks. They have been so disruptive. Multiple guys up front winning their one-on-ones. And you got to give the D coordinator a ton of credit. He has dialed up the perfect plays in the perfect moments. And they have made this guy's life a living nightmare today.
They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Washington sends out the punt team. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got him in the flat. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Takes the handoff, it's Woods. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
He's got it.
Lord,
He's got room. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
How about this offense, man?
Well.
In the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a gun.
Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
Well, you got to give this offense a ton of credit because normally they've got the lead because of this running back. Today, it's actually despite him. They really haven't gotten the production out of him that they expect week in, week out. You got to give the defense credit for that. But other guys on offense have been able to step up enough to make the plays necessary to give them the lead.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They got 0 push up front, and they stopped them in the backfield. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
He missed.
And that is no good.
He missed.
And the margin remains at 7 after
Come
the
on,
miss.
man. We got to figure something out, man.
Sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
Yeah, man.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Finds his man on the RPO. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Washington wants to go quickly. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Taylor wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
2nd down coming up. Here's a give to Washington. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
And you know what? The best 3rd down offenses don't get to 3rd down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard, got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down. Who needs 3rd downs if you can just pound it down their throat on 2nd down?
Drops back on first down. Escapes the pressure going right. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Give to Washington again. He's stopped right there, short of the first down, in this defense trying to preserve the lead.
And you got to use a timeout right now after that run play. You've got 3 in your back pocket. You can't take them with you. You're losing this game right now. So take all the time you can to make sure that your quarterback and your head coach and play caller are all on the same page.
The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They'll try to run it with Washington.
That's a goddamn touchdown.
Get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And he splits the uprights, and we're tied in the fourth. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And they've got it locked up in the final minute after the touchdown and extra point. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
First play of the first possession of OT. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Red pass, it's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
Just a couple they need to pick up here on 3rd and short in overtime. Give to the fullback. He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Washington. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Great place to start for this offense. Using his legs, it's Owens. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles,
got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown.
Let's go!
And they score first here in overtime.
That play calling menu just gets so much bigger when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this. Like, he can run the football, such a weapon. We saw it all throughout this game so far, and you see it once you get closer to that red area, man. You get that +1 advantage having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right, you're wrong. When you've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat. And right now, he's giving this defense all they can handle.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Still looking. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Cougars! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
There ain't no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently, does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
This is like that 2-foot putt. They still need to make it to force another overtime.
Oh,
the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Going to try to get
Man, this don't make no damn sense.
Some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Washington State. They take the lead here in the second overtime period. You have to wonder what the defense was thinking there. I mean, he just gashed them all by himself.
Boy, and you think quarterback runs sometimes, but you can't think about it all the time. And you got misdirection. There's so many things to look at. The quarterback can throw it, but when you got an athlete behind center that can do that, it's just frustrating. Too many things to try to stop.
They got it, executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double OT.
This is amazing. I'm hurt.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Play action on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there.
Come on, make a move.
With the way this offensive line is playing.
Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
You really want to be in position to put a touchdown on the board on the first possession in overtime. It's 3rd and 8.
Lord.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
It's over with, y'all.
And the defense.
I need a bye week. Man, I got to turn this goddamn L shit down, man. God damn, man. Quarterback dead out here. Lord.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Got to make the play on 4th. Fires to the right. Hauls it in the first down and more. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage.
Touchdown, Washington.
They don't give up.
2-point conversion away. Triple overtime.
They don't give up.
Response by this offense going down the field, scoring the touchdown now. I gotta go for 2. I know the new overtime rules that changed this years ago. Jesse, you should work on this in practice. What's your go-to 2-point play right here?
I'll tell you, after running the ball as well as they did on that last touchdown, I could see them doing it again. I think they've got confidence in the big fellas up front to get it done, find a way into the end zone, and be more physical.
They need this 2-point conversion to send us to triple overtime.
Come on, boy.
trying to run it in.
They got it. Ties the game and will play on in the third overtime.
We do one play, ain't it?
And now it's all two-point conversion attempts from here on out. Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. So here we go, dueling two-point conversions from this point forward. Fires quickly. They got it done. A great play call to give them the lead by 2. Now they'll have to respond with a 2 of their own. They want to throw it. Oh, pressure. They are denied. The two-point try is stopped. And a game winning play by this defense in overtime. The Huskies had that in this one, taking down the Cougs for the Apple Cup and the Governor's Trophy. That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.